Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently surrounded by some powerful foes, Canaan, although they're mostly only powerful because of their alliance with Ghana, and Ghana. These are the big boys here right now. Mostly Ghana, Canaan a little bit, and they're allied, which is slightly problematic for us, to be sure. So let's go ahead and take a look at what our truce situation is like. We actually don't have one. Fascinating. I would not potentially mind attacking these guys. They do have a fair amount... Where are these? Oh, this guy, right here. Okay. They do have a fair amount of allied troops, but we're not actually particularly scared of this guy's allied troops. It's his allies that are scary, but we don't particularly mind. Now, we are currently at 378 prestige. We could theoretically go up to absolute tribal authority, but I'm wondering why. It gives us the ability to settle to become feudal or clan. So there's that. But we're nowhere near being able to do that, right? Like, if we were to... I probably... Do we want to try clan? I don't know. I don't know how to go about doing that, actually. Adopt feudal ways we're a long ways away from, and I assume we're a similarly long way away from forming a clan? But I don't necessarily know that. I'll have to look that up and look into that. So I don't think there's any particular reason to take that minus 30 direct vassal malice. We have a minus 10 right now, which is, you know, not the not the best, but it's not awful, and we're doing okay opinion-wise. It'll get better. I think for now, we should probably spend some of this prestige on bumping up our men-at-arms. I would love to increase our number of bowmen, I think. This costs how much? 110? I think we can get away with doing that twice. And we'll just leave that as is. And we'll think about who we want to attack, because I want to attack somebody right now. These guys might not be a terrible option. Kano kind of is a terrible option right now, actually. Their allies aren't that strong. And they're in 2 wars right now. Fascinating. Maybe we do want to go after Katsina right now. What are the de jure duchies looking like? Yeah, actually, this would not be a terrible thing for us to grab. So if we went after this guy, we would declare war to seize de jure duchy. That would cost 100, compared to just conquer, or no, seize de jure county. That would cost 100 prestige, compared to 75 for conquer county. Why would we not do conquer county right now? Okay, so this is now showing up that he has access to about 5,000 troops. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. He does. So in that case, we might want to think about attacking someone else. These guys are an option. We could do a county capture. And actually, yeah, this is I think a super strong move right here. We'll declare this. Excellent. And we'll go after this guy. Seems easy enough. And then we can capture this. We'll have to hand that out to a vassal, but that's okay. We'll definitely move our rally point down here. Where's our green rally point? I'm not sure where it is right now, but we'll move our green rally point to right here. And we will raise up our levies, or rather our non-levy troops. And then we will raise up our levies here. And we'll come in with our non-levy troops over to here. Excellent. And then our levy troops are just going to chill back here for the time being. Of course, we are working on getting onagers, and once we have that, we're going to have to consider what exactly we want to do with them. Okay, so who all has joined this? These guys are in. Interesting. That is very interesting. I'm not unsurprised by this. I mean, I'm slightly surprised by this. I didn't notice that they were there previously, but they clearly were. That's okay. We could move down over here, and yeah, we will take 100 casualties. I'm not sure we care about that, though. Generally speaking, I don't care about those attrition ticks unless they would do too much. And in this case, I don't feel like they would. I want to get started on sieging this. We are 8 months away over here, and we could theoretically station besiegers here and move these guys off over here for supply limit purposes. And also to be able to respond to either of these. So something like that. Yes, we are taking attrition over here. That is expected, though. Okay. So far, so good. We can call people in. I don't think there's much of a reason to do that right now, though. So that is completely fine. 1.0 per day versus 1.1. Interesting. Sickness spreading. Okay. Noted. Rampant disease. Yeah, so that's just an RNG thing. I was wondering if maybe like troop quality was contributing to this siege progress, but no, only siege weapons do. So that is, of course, to be expected. But we definitely need to continue consolidating power, because Ghana, they're the big boys, and they're a little spooky for us right now. Could we take them with our allies? Maybe. Not if their allies come in, though. Their allies are definitely spooky. That said, there's lots of little guys around here for us to grab. Hello. Noted. Okay, let's finish up this siege. Okay, there's these guys here. That's fine. We're going to move up over to Yori, and we're going to see about taking that back. These guys are raiders. Okay, noted. 55 days left on that siege, and we're going to win this as it looks right now. And they're actually going to let us fight them, which is a little surprising. But okay, if they want to. We should definitely win that. We are now a Seeker of Knowledge. Great. I'm also a little surprised that these guys have stuck around. Well, we won this battle handily. Excellent. I don't know where exactly they're retreating to, but that's okay. Anyone else neighboring us that joined this war? No, actually, it's just these guys. Why don't we head on over to their capital then? I mean, we might... do we want to banish our steward from the realm? What skill are they? Skill 10? That's not super high. We do have a skill 12, but he's currently our marshal. Although we have this guy who's a skill 18. Do it. And then we swap in this guy. And then we recruit this guy. And assign him as our marshal. Fantastic, and that's an upgrade for both. Both positions are now better. We lose that? Okay, we'll not go in there then. We'll just come up over this way. And that, of course, is because of their troop quality. Not completely surprising that we would lose that. I don't really care either way. They're a hostile army. It would have been more of a prestige farm than anything, really. We're at 80% war score, and our war score is ticking, of course. So that's great. We do have a few champions right now, and we should look into that. So let's go into... Why am I forgetting where that is? It's literally right here. We should go into here, and we could recruit in a couple more champions. These guys aren't very high skilled, though, so I'm not going to pay for them. Champions are kind of difficult to keep around in the early days, but as we expand, we'll have plenty of champions. I'm not concerned about it. Longhouses have been constructed in Tahua. That's fantastic. Absolutely wonderful. And we're still working on constructing them in some locations, and we'll probably go back to working on that as soon as this war is over, which it will be pretty soon. Let's see, we don't catch these guys. Actually, let's chill. Let's let them lock in here. Let's go in. These guys should stop. Oh, they didn't. Okay. We still win this. We definitely win this. Do some of them get out? Oh, we actually don't catch them. I'm a little surprised that we don't catch them, in all honesty. Okay. Well, we're just going to turn around then and siege their capital. I mean, we're at 87% war score right now. We take this and we probably get to the cap, or we get there through ticking war score before they can siege anything up there. I'm not too concerned about them running north. I think it's completely fine. We have 15% from ticking right now. Do they even have enough to siege? They do. It's going to take them 10 months, though. And actually, we just won the war. It's over. Enforce demands. Fantastic. We'll disband everything. And we will need to grant this to a different vassal. Honestly, I kind of don't care who we grant this to. There we go. Excellent. Well, we have grown again. That's fantastic. We are a little bit low on the prestige, but we have a decent chunk of gold. I'm interested in potentially hosting a feast. Or, actually, we're shy, aren't we? Yeah, we are indeed shy. Spend 75 prestige. Yikes, I don't want to spend 75 prestige right now. We'll call a hunt instead of hosting a feast, just because we're shy, and I would rather lose stress than gain stress at the current juncture. Do we have anybody we can ransom? No, we don't. Okay. Yeah, we'll take the hunting trophy. Excellent. And 150 prestige. That's always nice to see. Do we want to invest that in any structures? These are pretender rebels? That's awkward. Okay. Well, I also don't care, so there's that. Now, we are working on Kebi currently, which is our current capital. We will eventually move our capital again, but for right now, it's Kebi. And we're working on our control here. Our control is pretty low in a lot of these locations, and that's definitely something we should be focused on for a while. Gobir is fine, as is Sokoto, but Tahua, Yori, and Zizao are all not so great. We should definitely grab Benevolent Intent here. Not necessarily for the sway scheme power, but so that we can get down to Inspiring Rule and continue working down the August tree. Excellent. Do we want to sway something? You know what? That's a lot of stress. How about no? We would have to banish our marshal? Okay. Our wife is becoming problematic with this. It's going to cost us 75 prestige, but she needs to stop. Demanding everybody leave the realm is kind of ridiculous, actually. Okay, so at 3691, that number will continue to come up as our control does, which is good. We are about to finish up longhouses in Kebi. We definitely need to get some markets built. There's no doubt about that. We need to be making more gold so that we can convert that into prestige for right now, and so that we can utilize it later on. So that will be very nice. But I think for now we're going to hold off on doing much of anything and wait for these longhouses to finish up in 3 months. And then we will begin work on markets in Kebi. And that'll be good. I'm also interested in taking de jure claims from Kano. Or just a duchy conquer. It would definitely be this duchy that we conquer, but we should probably do a county conquer first. That would cost 75 prestige. This would be a potentially large war. So I'm going to hold off on that for a little while. I'm not too keen on getting into a big war right now. That said, we do have allies. And our allies aren't very strong. Noted. Longhouses have been constructed in Kebi. That's fantastic. We need markets, and for that we need 12 more prestige. Okay, we can think about maybe going raiding. 15 gold here. Let's do it. I don't think we need this many raiders. We're just going to come over here, grab this, and get back. And then we'll look around our other neighbors. There's actually some good loot over here. We should come over here next. Noted. We're going to raid this, get out of here, put down our troops, and, like, teleport our troops over to here is what we're going to do. So we'll grab this gold. Excellent. And over we go. And yeah, I think we'll raid Kano again, because that's some real good loot over there. Definitely interested in seeing that done. We'll construct our markets here as soon as we can, and we'll go ahead and put these guys down. And we'll raise our raiders right over here. This time we're actually going to raise all of them, because Kano could theoretically try to fight us, but they're not going to with that troop number, I bet. So we're just going to raid our way through here. There's not a ton of loot down over on this side, but up here, that's pretty good loot, honestly. So we'll happily take that. We're in line to inherit titles, sure. We can create the Duchy of Katsina, and that is something that we should consider doing. We currently hold our 2 duchies, right? We're going to want to change these later on, but this is the Emirate of Kebi and the Emirate of Air that we hold. So yeah. That is completely fine. We're going to want to change which ones we hold. Like, we might want to give Gobir and Tahua away and take Katsina for ourselves. Is that a 4? No, that's a 3-county duchy. Okay. Noted. Okay, well, we do need to move these guys. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. Our son is bossy. That's always nice. Well, I guess we're going to fight this raiding army. Hilarious. Yes, I accept his feast. Yeah, we're shy, but I want to make sure that we're making friends among the realm. Now, we're maxed with that guy. I'm aware of that, but there will be other people at that feast. And we'll probably be able to gain some things from the feast anyway, and probably some stress, if I'm honest. We'll probably gain some stress, and I suppose we could consume some drugs if we had to, but I'd prefer not to, if at all possible. This is currently at 3 gold and 3 gold. The question is that worth going for? I think the answer is, why not? We might as well. We'll come over here first and then come back to here and get out. Excellent. We can ransom this person, and so we shall, for 25 gold. That's always nice to see. In Sokoto, we could consider building war camps. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have additional levies. Wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Number of knights available, too. That said, we are missing markets up here. Sure, we might be about to give this away, but it'll still be beneficial for us to have markets there. It's just less efficient than upgrading our own holdings, but honestly, every other holding that we have has a longhouse and a market that we personally hold. So that's fine. Now, I don't care exactly about building longhouses for our vassals. I do kind of care about building markets for them, though. But that's a medium-term goal there, I would say. So let's get this raiding done, and that will be fantastic. 19 loot over here. That's very attractive to go for that. And 15 up here now. Do it. Let's keep raiding. I think we're in a good position to keep raiding right now. We can just keep on building up all of our loot. And I don't think any of these people are really in a position to stop us. That said, we should full-on attack Kano for land here pretty soon. That is something that we need to consider. But I'm very, very interested in getting the golden prestige for right now. There's also loot over this way. There's a lot of loot over here. Yeah, we'll take some attrition, but I think it's worth it. I don't think anybody's really going to stand up against us. Actually, these guys are thinking about it. Get in there. I don't want him to raid us. I want to fight him. Excellent. Now, because these are raiding armies, we've been getting very high levels of prestige for that. So the question is, what's our prestige for this battle going to look like? We're at 96. 403. Wow. Okay. That is an insane quantity of prestige. And that does, of course, mean we can start working on another construction. Perhaps Palisades in Gobir? That's kind of a low priority construction, though, in all honesty. We may actually want to begin working on a market outside of our territory. Let's do it. I do want to make sure that markets are in, like, every province that we hold. So we're just going to come on down and continue our raid, I think. Nobody else is raiding these guys because they can't really get away with it, but we can. So I'm pretty happy about that. The question is, how greedy do we get? We're taking attrition with these movements around here. Okay. Let's see how this battle goes. It's going very well. We are taking losses, which will hurt our carrying capacity. We're going to get another big bump of prestige from this, of course. Yeah, that's a huge bump of prestige. That said, I think after this raid, we turn around and go home. And take a little bit of a break from raiding and maybe go after Katsina. There's these guys in the way, which is not exactly helpful. But we'll go fight them. Let's get out of here. Trading posts have been built in Kebi. That's fantastic. We do need some gold right now. There's no doubt about that. But gold is easier to come by than prestige in some ways. In some ways. We are now up to illustrious. That is fantastic. And we're doing very, very well on prestige. We're going to get 49 gold from this. I'm going to put these guys down. Oh, okay. That guy gained opinion of us. Very nice. And let's begin work on war camps in our capital. Wonderful. Now, there is some loot up here that we could go for. Or we could just attack this person. Oh! There was an inheritance here, and she actually lost her allies. So, we're going for Katsina. Wonderful. With that, however, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we are going to go after Katsina and get ourselves another county. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.